lá que eu estava gostando de pôr no creme esse aqui.
This workshop is to open your mind, to show you how I do Wing Chun. My name is Sifu Louison, or people call me Sifu Louison. I have many names. Okay. I've been studying Wing Chun for over 30 years. I lived in the Far East, Hong Kong, for 1 year. I had had numerous teachers in the past. Some teachers you may know. One teacher, Sifu Austin Go. Sifu Eddie Yo, Sifu Nina Bernardo, and another teacher I also learned under Sifu Wong Shilong, and also under Sifu Wong Shilong student, Sifu Chun Hong. But these are all like connected to each other, they're all like family to each other, especially Wong Shilong, Sifu Nina Bernardo, and Sifu Chun Hong. But the way I do Wing Chun is the way I do Wing Chun. So sometimes people ask me where my Wing Chuns come from. Yes, they come from some of these people, but they give me inspiration of doing Wing Chun. But the way I do Wing Chun is the way I do Wing Chun. From an Islamic point of view, I teach differently, to give you a deeper understanding. So you don't just learn something, you must understand why you're learning it, how to apply it, and how to understand it. That's why I said everyone understand your own Wing Chun. It means that all around the world, people are doing Wing Chun. And they say, which is the best Wing Chun? The best Wing Chun is the one that you understand. That's the best Wing Chun. Regardless of who you learn it from. Once you understand it, you learn to apply it, that is the best Wing Chun. Same for any art form. So we don't say that teacher is the best, that teacher is the worst. Each teacher's got their own ability to do what they can do. If they can do it very well, it's good. If they can't do it very well, don't worry, they try to improve it, what they know. So when I do Wing Chun, I explain to you today, so you got understanding how I do Wing Chun. You might come from a Wing Chun background, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, everyone does Wing Chun differently. Even the form is done differently. So say two people done the Wing Chun form, doesn't matter. The most important thing, can you apply it? If you can't apply it, doesn't mean nothing at all. So I try to teach my students to learn something from me and to apply it in any given situation, in practice and also in real situation. And sometimes people want to practice martial arts in an aggressive style, really aggressive. We say to them, do you mind getting hurt? Do you mind losing an eye, losing a tooth, broken arm? In practice, you go, no, I don't break an arm, I don't want my arm broken, I don't want my face broken. So we say, do it with control. That's how you practice. But when you go in the street outside, or someone attacks you, therefore, you have to defend yourself. You're not in the class mode no more, you're in the street. But in the class, you have to respect each other, practice with control, and understand what you're learning. If you hit each other with no control, you have no one to practice with later on. Everybody will be scared of each other, nobody will practice, and you can't improve. It's not productive at all. So the idea is that when we do a technique, we do everything with control, so no one gets hurt. Very, very important. So today, you guys are going to hit me with control. Okay? So I don't get hurt, and I will hit you with control, so you don't get hurt. So we know that everyone comes in okay, and everybody leaves okay. So you've got nice faces. Hey, you come in okay with my face? We leave with nice faces. Yeah? So, and the most important thing, when I teach workshop, is to have fun. So you can have fun at the same time. Don't be serious, and you can ask me any question you want. I don't put myself on the pedestal. I'm just like you, a person with knowledge. Maybe got more knowledge than you, but I'm trying to pass knowledge to you, to my best ability. If I don't know something, I'll say I don't know it. If I know it, I'll tell you. Simple. I haven't got nothing to hide. Wing Chun is open. Wing Chun was invented in the 17th century. Historians say by a nun You know? Now it's all practiced all over the world by many people, and everyone knows the film Yip Man. Everyone's seen the film Yip Man, so they recognise Wing Chun from Yip Man film. But the most important thing is see, can you do Wing Chun? That's the most important thing. How do you practice Wing Chun? You know, in a safe manner. Okay, not to beat each other up, like I said, not to be a bully. Just respect each other, men and women also respect each other. You don't beat the women, and women don't beat the men. Okay? We will try to all learn from each other and respect each other. So it's very, very important. The way I teach. Some people teach differently, that's the way they teach. I cannot vouch for any teacher the way you teach. I can only vouch for myself, the way I do something. And you find something different, you can ask me a question, why do I do it this way? And why do the person does it that way? I can explain it both ways. That's why I said today. Some of you guys have never seen Wing Chun before, or no experience of Wing Chun. Some of you guys got experience of Wing Chun. I have to go by levels. So therefore, I have to teach everybody something so they can gather something. If I go too high level, the beginners don't know what I'm talking about. If I go too low level, the advanced people say that's too beginning, it's too basic for me. So I have to go through levels. So through 2 days with the workshop, I will go through levels of Wing Chun going up and down, at different levels. But like I said, what you don't understand, don't worry. You're going to learn to understand. Everything's going to be done by contact. My Wing Chun is theory and practical. If you do a lot of theory, it doesn't mean it works. The theory is not really stamped yet. It's an idea. It's a theory. Okay? So we say a theory, it's not stamped yet. Practical is stamped because you're doing it. So you've got to go. So you have to have the theory and the practical to make sure it works. So many people say on the internet, I will hit you, you hit me. Yeah, but you're practicing by computer and by talk. No. When the real thing approach you, can you deal with it? If you say my Wing Chun is wrong, and you approach me, can you do my Wing Chun if it's wrong? Wrong or right? Can you deal with it? So you've got to be really careful what you say to people when they practice martial arts. Okay, so when you see something you don't understand, best you ask them, why you do this? Why is this different? And you've got a better understanding. Okay? So today I will go through some techniques. You all know the CM Tao form or seen it. The CM Tao form is an alphabet of techniques, like an alphabet of words. And you don't know your alphabet, how can you do technique? You cannot. So you have to learn the alphabets of techniques. And you must understand every alphabet is different. An A, a B, and a C is all different and make different words. This is what I'm going to teach you today. How to practice, how to keep what you have learned, and how to analyze it. So therefore, every situation is different. If you fight someone who's really big and someone is small, how will you fight each other? Completely different, because the size is different. If you fight someone's arms really long and someone's arms really short, different again. So the Wing Chun adapts for the situation of the person. So it's not a style. Wing Chun is geometry, lower angles. Some styles put animal styles in Wing Chun. Some people mix Wing Chun in boxing and Tai Chi or some other styles. That's okay, because they're trying to, they don't know enough of something, they have to mix it to find something else. My Wing Chun I do is pure Wing Chun. I don't know no boxing, I don't know no karate, I don't know no Tai Chi, but my Wing Chun is just pure Wing Chun. You might see my Wing Chun like Tai Chi concept, because it's from the same family as Tai Chi, but I'm literally doing Wing Chun. An example, you might see me do a technique, and you say, this is not Wing Chun. Because it's not from the first form, it's from the third form, but you don't know the third form. So therefore you will say, this is not Wing Chun. See, it's how much you know, what you can recognize, and then you know what's what, the understanding. Okay? So, have a seat, I'm going to show you something first. Before you start, we have to give you the understanding of a technique. And the first technique from the form is standing. This is the first technique in Wing Chun. That's it. That's your first technique. Yeah? But people think this is your first technique. That's not your first technique. Only for the moves. Yeah? Yeah? If you go on the street and someone approaches you, and that's silly. Yeah? Once you show them what you're doing, and therefore you know you can do something against it because you know there's a martial artist. Your first stance is this way, this relax, or this way. That's your stance. But can you bring a technique out from a situation from here? You know? So if a follower comes towards me and punches me, can I bring a situation out from here? And it's the one technique. If I'm this way, he comes again, attack me again, can I bring a situation out from here? He punches me again, can I bring a situation from here? These are all different. Sometimes people will rush you close and reload and drop you on the floor. It's only because you don't know what to do. You panic. But if he rushes me, think about it. Yeah? Because he rushed me so quickly, hit his eardrum. You see? Really? Can he really hold me down? Yeah? Yeah? But if I panic, I don't know what to do, he rushed me, then we end up on the floor. Then we end up on ground fighting. And therefore, that's why most people love the ground fighting, because they think they're going to end up on the ground. But in reality, have you ever fought ground fighting on the concrete before? No one. They say, why? It's too hard. It grazed my arm, hurt my back, not my head. But in the gym, it's padded. Yeah, drop me. It's easy. I can feel no pain because it's padded surface. I won't get hurt. So on the street, people don't really want to go on the floor because it's concrete. Imagine on the floor, and we pull each other like that, and you're pulling me, my knees will graze the ground. You know? And your knees will graze the ground. But on the mat, it's easy, no grace. So it's okay. Everyone loves the mat. Yeah? Yeah? But all that situation, no, not at all. It works, but it's only for a certain situation when you practice. So I try and make things real in the situation. So don't think, delude yourself thinking, because you know how to fight ground, ask any ground person who has fought ground fighting inside their school or in the gym, have you ever fought ground fighting outside the gym before in your whole life? Most of them will say no. When you're young, in school, and muck around, you fall on the floor with each other and roll, and you quickly get up. Yeah? Because you know the floor hurts. Yeah, it's common sense, you know this. So my martial art is not a sport. It's to do with the situation,